It's Crew, also known as Araneae Storm, checking in for the Neptunian series. Neptune in Leo, to be exact, to my Neptune and Leo generation. I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologer, specializing in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. You could also find me on all social media at Araneae Storm, and all links below, Mars activations, on my artwork, and also to patreon.com/Araneae Storm. Videos are up. So what I'll be doing also too is, we'll be having more content than just the series posted, but what you'll start to see is a little clips of what we'll be talking about, and then it'll cut, and then you can find the rest on Patreon. So definitely want to check that out. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Neptune. What is the energy of Neptune before we get to Leo? So the energy of Neptune, first off, in Leo, is exalted in Leo. The dates that we have for the last time Neptune was in Leo was 1915 through 1929. These are 14-year increments and 14-year cycles when we talk about Neptune energy and Neptunian energy. The last time we had Neptune in Leo, this was a very creative time. Very, very creative time. Neptune is a creative planet. Leo is a very creative planet. You feel me? So very childlike, very imaginative, very generous, very loving. Very this is also to the silent film era. People, this is when the prohibition laws was going crazy, but people were still getting lit because they was like, fuck the laws, we getting lit, we getting turned anyway, like, period. So when we talk about the energy and we talk about the planet of Neptune, its rulership is over Pisces. So this is the energy of the subconscious mind. This is the spiritual realm, the portal in between, into and from. You feel me? This is the the upper echelon after Aquarius. So Aquarius is the upper echelon. This is the ascended master. After you pass the council, you get to the ascended master, the higher self. This is Neptunian energy. The priest. You know what I mean? This is, once again, like I said, the subconscious mind, but also the hidden and unseen. Things you cannot see in this material plane and material world. Okay? It's the unseen. It's the media also too as well. Deception, lies, deceit on the media. Okay? It can skew you. It can fuck you up. You know what I mean? It could also be deception, illusions, escapism, drugs. You feel me? Anything to escape, because essentially Neptune energy, Piscean energy, honestly knows it's not from this world. So sometimes it'll do things to try to escape and get its mind off of the things that are actually going on within the world. And it'll, you know what I mean? There'll be things that play out with Neptune and Pisces here that will try to escape its own reality. So when you have Leo here, when Neptune meets up with Leo, we talk about entertainment and film. You know what I mean? So once again, we're talking about the media here. So there was a lot of acting and actresses and actors coming out and wanting to display and wanting to express and wanting to emote into the world. It's very creative. So this is the energy that you'll get where the generation that you'll get where there's like a lot of people in one group, and group activities are really big, and people wanting to do like theatrical things, because Neptune can be very dramatic. Leo's very dramatic energy, so it can be very wanting to express, like through different creative modalities. A lot of childlike energy too as well here with Neptune and Leo. This performance arts, like I said before, with theater and very theatrical, very warm-hearted too. This is an energy that's like, when I talk about the prohibition laws, like, people weren't like, people was like, okay, y'all want to take this shit away from us? Okay, fine. Like, we'll just do the opposite of what you said, what you're going to tell us we're going to do. That's fine. Oh, you're going to take it away from us? Neptune and Leo. Oh, you're going to take it away from us? Look at y'all. You're taking it away from us. We're still going to do it anyway. With Neptune and Leo here. It's very childlike in that way. You know what I mean? It's like you tell a kid that, you put the cookies on top of the refrigerator, and Neptune and Leo still go get the cookies. Even though you're not supposed to have them cookies, but you still up here trying to get these cookies. Neptune and Leo. You feel me? Deception in love, romance, risky, as well as successful educational careers. So, you know, because Neptune rules deception, we talk about what Leo energy is, you know, love and being, wanting romance, needing romance, and things like that. This could definitely be a very tricky energy in that sense of wanting love, needing love, but easily manipulated in relationships. And I'm not to say that that's all you're going to be experiencing. You want to check your aspects always, the house that this is particularly in, and you also just want to check your overall birth chart as well. But it can be easy for Neptune and Leos to, because they want to experience this romance and they want to experience this love, you feel me? And it just can be easy for Neptune and Leo to get manipulated real fast. You feel me? This is also very impulsive energy, you know, with Leo here. So it could definitely project, very much so projecting its own idea of what a relationship should be, how it should look like, what it should feel like onto its own partner. Your partner may be giving you just basic, and because in your mind, subconscious Neptune, you feel that your partner is this like glamorous, you know, the best of the best, this, that, and this, and the other, but reality, okay, it's not that, you feel me? It's not that at all, not even close. So projections with Neptune here, you know, Neptune will project things outwardly. So you just want to get grounded in the relationships that you are entertaining and want to make sure, like, is this really what it is, or am I just kind of making this up in my mind as to what I want it to be? Because there's a huge difference here, right? Huge difference when we're talking about Neptune and Leo, you know, and like, you just want to check in, you feel me? You just want to check in when it comes to this energy, okay? So, also too, uses movies and art to escape reality, definitely. You know, this is like the binge, you know, the bingey. It could definitely be the bingey, and or just getting so addicted to like I think of this as like opera shows, opera singers and stuff like that, or just seeking entertainment, seeking outward entertainment, because not wanting to deal with like the inward. You know, Cancer were more in the home, Leo's more like outward. So it's kind of like I kind of want to just kind of go see a movie or something. Like I don't really want to sit in my stuff and how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and things like that, because it's just too much. So very outwardly seeking here. Also too, Neptune and both Leo love kids, love doing things with children. So this is definitely the energy. I mean, you could always learn a lot from kids, but I feel like the Neptune and Leo generation, there's a sense of that childlike quality that they never lose, where most people get older and they grow up and they kind of lose sight of basically they lose sight of like their inner child, you feel me? So you definitely, this generation has a way about them that kind of keeps that childlike energy on deck, you feel me? Definitely. Natural leaders, you know, here, this is the generation, they natural leaders, they don't take no for an answer. It's very like, this is what it is, this is going to be. You just want to make sure with this energy also as well is that you don't being domineering with people, or trying to manipulate people into doing what you want them to do. This is another energy. Yeah, so projecting outwardly stuff as far as what you want people and feel people need to do, but then if they don't do it, then you feel like your whole life is shambling. But really it's just like, Leo, you gotta be able to listen. The Neptune and Leo generation has to be able to listen to other people's wants, needs, and desires here, okay? So you can continue giving that good energy, you feel me? But it's the whole thing here, right? It's the whole thing. All right. Also too, What I said. Okay, so natural leaders, but try not to take advantage. People will follow. Once again, this kind of reiterating what I just said before. Like, you just want to make sure that you lead it in a positive way. You don't have to be domineering to be a leader. You don't have to be aggressive to be a leader. You know what I mean? You can naturally just be in who you are, yourself, relaxed in that, and keep it pushing. You feel me? And just kind of to summarize it up, seeking validation. Then this generation is definitely good for that, wanting applause, wanting the claps for the things that they do and the things that they say and how they are and things like that. But at the end of the day, you kind of got to ask yourself, yeah, I get it. To a certain degree, people want validation for things, and I do believe, to a certain degree that shit is dope, but how far does the well run? You feel me? You got to start giving yourself those positive affirmations, giving yourself those hand claps that you want everybody else to give you within this generation. And I feel like once you start giving yourself more of that validation that you seek from other people, then you'll get to a point where you feel like you really don't need it. It's just like, I appreciate you, but I does this shit. You feel me? So that's my summary of Neptune and Leo. We're going to be moving on to Neptune and Virgo. And we're going to be closing this week off with Neptune and Scorpio. So you already know what it is. It's a rainy storm checking in, checking out without a motherfucking doubt.